G'day everyone, welcome back. I know it's been 5 minutes. It takes me a little bit longer than usual to get set up for a D&D stream. Hello Akitsukis, thank you very much for being the first one in chat. And Bumfluff, thank you. Fex000, thank you for the first time chat. Hi, how are you? We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons today. Just call me Boo. Morning, watching from the Philippines. Wow. What are you saying morning for? It's still nighttime. It's 10 p.m. here and what? 8 p.m. in the Philippines? Is it? Yep, 7:45. So, for anyone that doesn't know, we've been playing through a 7:47 p.m. here. Okay. We've been playing through a very old map called the Hidden Shrine of Tamaochan, which is from a 1980s version of the Tales from the Yawning Portal. It's still in the new version, but we're playing the old version. And I'm just going to retcon something from last week. I was mistaken. Last week I said that these stairs, where are we? See the party went up a set of stairs here. I said that the poison is gone now, but it's actually not gone, it's still poisoned. So we're gonna retcon that, and we're gonna start our night with a Constitution saving throw from all of our characters. So how our game works here, for anyone that doesn't know. Oh man, that music is too loud. Hold on. Let's turn off the intro music and play the Undercroft. If anyone wants to know, the music that I use is from a website called Tabletop Audio. I'm just going to go to my chat so that I can... I'm just going to go to the chat on my phone so that I can do a musical note emote. Ew, retcon. Oh man, I make so many retcons in this game, it's not funny. Oh, my phone is loading because my internet is terrible. How is my stream bit rate going? Oh, that's right. I changed my kbps to be lower. It's still in the yellow. Oh my goodness. I hate satellite internet. Thanks, Elon. Okay, so last time we were here, the party had just fought off. The party had just fought off a... What was she called? Nereid, which is like a siren. Care spent most of the battle being entranced by her trying to get a kiss off her. Did he try to kiss her? And he saved the... No, he didn't. He wasn't able to grapple her because we added in some grappling. Wow. Mylene Salvador, hi, from Hong Kong. Hello. Thank you for the first time chat. How's Hong Kong? I've heard that the weather is pretty hot in Hong Kong right now. So the party has just fought off a Nereid, and then they made their way through this corridor that was half filled with water and slick rocks. And who is it? Who have we got? Oh man, where's my envelope with the names on it? I think, did I move the names to my phone? I don't think so. I'm very bad like that. Bearded Vulture. Bearded Vulture loves the Sea Elf race. He keeps saying, oh, but Sea Elf! So Care ended up not slipping over in the water here, and he was able to survive. Anyway, so... Yeah, did I finish explaining how the game works? So the first three people to chat who want to pick up a character will play as the character, and then the rest of the chat will play as the GM. So any roles that need to be done normally by the GM will be done by the chat. That's what I should have got Chubby Kim to do last week, because he came in after all the characters were already filled. But I didn't do it because I'm a bad GM. Anyway, so yeah, the party has made their way up the stairs, and they can still smell. Who was it? Rial was like, made a mistake. He sniffed it and said, smells cleaner up here, no more poison. But then Mira, let's see what happens if Mira makes a roll. So if you want to make a roll, with a D20, all you have to do is type this, !roll. and then you make a roll with the D20. If you want to do a different roll, then you got to put the type of dice in there. We'll show you that later. But Mira tries to make a roll, and what is the stat for trying to smell? Wisdom perception. It's a wisdom perception check. Oh, she's got a high wisdom, but I don't think that roll, what is it, a 2 is going to be enough. 3 plus 2 is 5? No. So Mira tries to make a smell. Not make a smell. Have a smell. Sorry, while I'm trying to smell here, my nose is like, oh, I want to sneeze. So then there's a sneeze right on the edge. Okay, so Mira tries to smell the air and is like, oh yeah, I can't smell it either. But everyone still has to make a Constitution saving throw, because even though these people are dumbasses and couldn't smell the exclamation mark fart. Even though these people are dumbasses and couldn't actually smell the poison, there still is poison in the air. So can I get 3 people in chat to roll a D20 for each of these characters? The first one that's going to roll is Care the Apprentice. So can someone please roll a D20 by typing exclamation mark roll in the chat, and then we'll see if Care can resist the poison. So at the moment, we'll just all do characters. There you go. Akitsuki's rolls an 11 for Care. What's the DC for this thing? And what is Care's Constitution saving throw? Care's Constitution saving throw is 3. So it's a total of 14 for Akitsuki's and Care. And it's a save of 12, so you take no damage from the poisonous gas. Well done, Akitsuki's. Thank you very much. I'm just going to make a little note here that Akitsuki's has accepted the responsibility for Care for tonight. I don't do tutorials on this channel, sorry guys. Otherwise, I would tutorialize how to make a note and let you guys know how to do it. But I don't do tutorials, so it is Care brackets Akitsuki's. It's okay, the rest of the chat can also help you out with the character. If Bearded Vulture comes in, he can help you out with Care because he seems to know a lot about sea elves. Alright, can someone else make a D20 roll for... who's next? Rial. Someone roll a D20 for Rial the Wanderer, please. And we'll see what Rial's Constitution saving throw is. So if you beat a 12, you don't get poisoned. I'm treating it like the poison spray. You don't get damaged from the poison in the air if you beat the 12. Which is nicer than what the 1980s version of this game said. Akitsuki says, I have no idea, by the way, on what's happening on this game. This is Dungeons & Dragons 5e. You roll dice, and so what happens is you decide what you want to do for the character. So you walk into a room, what do you want to do? And then if the outcome of the action that you want to do is not certain, then you roll a d20 to see if you're successful or not, or see how successful you are. So for instance, the roll was a 12 and Akitsukis rolled got a 14. The DC was 12 and Akitsuki's got 14, so just barely scraped through. So what I could say is Care took in a big breath to see what if the air smelt any different, and then coughed and spluttered and barely stopped the poison from getting in and doing some damage to him. Next roll. Whereas if Care, whoever rolls for Rial, if you roll a 20, then Rial will just be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I can't smell anything, because he's just like nat 20, critical success on the Constitution saving throw. It's going to be a nat 20, right? Go. Someone do a roll. Mylene Salvador. Type in. Can you do a roll for Rial, please? Or Chubby Kim? Or Just Call Me Boo? Or Fex Triple O? Make a roll so that we can see how well Rial is. Well, Bumfluff's done it. Bumfluff rolled a 10. Ooh, what is Rial's Constitution? 3? 13, okay. He also coughs and splutters and then manages to shake off the effects of the poison. And one more person in chat, please roll a d20. Chubby Kim. Oh, nice roll. Thank you. Thank you for not making it boring and everyone just succeeds. Chubby Kim has chosen to represent Mira for today's episode. I should really do the @ symbol, right? I should give you a shout out by doing a tag in the note. Did I even spell Akitsuki's right? I didn't look. I did. Nice. There you go. There's their handles if anyone wants to follow those three. So, Chubby Kim rolls a 3. Let's go check what Mira's Constitution saving throw is. I don't think it's 9. Constitution save. Constitution save, please. Constitution save, please. Yeah. 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6. Chubby Kim's failed the roll. So now, can someone else... So now we've got our 3 characters situated. Can I get someone in chat to make the roll for the DM and roll a... What is it? 1d6. So to do that, you have to do ! roll 1d6. ! roll 1, space 1 lowercase d 6. And we'll see how much damage Chubby Kim takes from his big whiff of the poison to see if these other two who reckon there's no poison left in the air are correct. Oi, Chubby Kim, you're not the GM. What? Rolled a 5. Are we taking the 5, or does someone else in chat want to do the GM? Want to join me as the GM? We got Fushina, Kip the Dish Pig, Seraph Blades. I'm just calling out lurkers now. Whoops, sorry. I should call out the people in chat that already talked. Fex 000, Just Call Me Boo, Mylene Salvador. Can you please roll a 1d6? There we go. Seraph Blades rolls it, and Mira the Disgrace takes 2 damage from the poison. Okay, so So that is that. Wait, can Mira do a heal with a divine? Don't forget, guys. Who is this it? Yeah. Chubby Kim. No, Bumfluff is Riel the Wanderer. That was the card that I wanted to put names on. Oh well, it's down here now. Yeah, Bumfluff's Riel the Wanderer. So don't forget, Riel, that you've got 2 more doses of Keg Tom's Ointment to do a heal if you want to. You can either apply it to yourself as an action or apply it to another character as an action. And heal them for... Wow, that's really small. Heal them for 1d4 plus 1 health. No, that's how many there is. 2d8 plus 2 hit points. We've got 2 doses of 2d8 plus 2 hit points. And then the other thing I wanted to check was, we've got Mira the Disgraced, who is a lawful neutral cleric of the Order. Cleric of Order 5e. I just want to see what she can do with her what is it called? Divine Channel Divinity. She can intimidate others. Voice of Authority. Embodiment of the law. Okay, so nope. She is not able to heal because she doesn't have any spells left unless you guys want to take a long rest. You can do 1 long rest per day. Bumfluff says he's happy to pass up Riel if anyone else wants to take the role. So if you're interested in playing as a character, anyone in chat, you can steal it from Bumfluff. That is an awesome idea for channel points. Steal character. Steal the seat. I'm gonna make that next time, maybe, if I remember. Okay, so what are we doing, guys? Everyone has rolled for their poison check. I'm pretty sure that you have to roll to open doors. But the problem with rolling to open doors is you have to... Oh yeah, we're rolling to open the door to see how hard it is and how well they can open the door. It's not that they're not going to be able to open the door, because you have to be able to get through, but how difficult, how well they do it, how much noise they make doing it. So we need someone to make a strength check. An athletics check, sorry, to see if you can force the door open. I just want to see... This says... Oh no, never mind. I thought I saw doors somewhere. Doors are made of beaten bronze or slabs of stone. They are all are heavy and require force to open. I think it was a DC 12 for doors. Did I even write that on the card? Maybe I wrote that down already and I'm just wasting everyone's time. Yep, doors, DC 12. Okay, so did someone roll? Make a roll. A DC 12 strength check, if you wouldn't mind. Bearing in mind that the first person who rolls gets a straight check of DC 12, and then every person after that has to increase the DC. That's what it says, rules as written. If someone wants to have a second go at doing something that someone else has failed, the DC increases every time. Alright. Roll DC 12. What did you roll? Holy shit. Is that a 20? I think Chubby Kim rolled a 20. So, wait. Let's narrate this. So, Bum Fluff, actually that's okay, because Mira should have strength, right? Mira's got a bit of strength, 15. No, he typed it wrong, but it came out as a roll. That's what a 20 looks like. So he wrote roll DC 12, but the system has accepted it as just exclamation mark roll, and that's what a 20 looks like when you roll a 20 on this dice for this bot. That's how the 20 looks. And so Rial walks up to the door and tries to push it, and then Mira just says, "Get out of the way, Rial," and moves over to the door and just puts her hand on it and shoves it through. One-handed door opening. And then I forgot to put in which room we're in, but we're going to update the room now because we just went through to the next room. So we went from... Oh crap, that's not the window I want. We went from room 14 to room 15. You're just going to wander straight through the door? Alright, here we go. I'm going to update the stream title to say which room we're in. No, not there. No, yep, there. Damn it, I just... The Great Hall. Oh, EdsLM, hello. Thank you very much for the first time chat. How are you going today? We're playing some D&D today. Normally I stream at 11:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, except on Saturdays when we play Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, shivers, which room am I in? The Great Hall, here we go. This hallway is 20 foot wide and has piles of rubble and debris scattered along its length. These... Yeah, there's the piles of rubble and debris. These walls are covered with frescoes. The north wall depicts a nation questing for a new land. Their trials of the journey include crossing treacherous mountains, sailing over storm-tossed seas, and the guidance of the gods in their battles to keep their homeland free from invasions. In the center of this wall is painted a pyramid with a temple atop it, and the sun shining over the new land. The southern wall has scenes of a battle between the red-skinned natives, the black-skinned invaders, and the black-skinned invaders. There are double bronze doors in the eastern end of this wall. I think that's supposed to say hall. Halfway down the hall is an archway carved with twining serpents. Beyond it, the corridor continues into shadow. So the doors that it's talking about is here, and the part where it continues into shadow is here. Alright, what are we doing? So we have entered this long hallway. Down the end of this hall is a painted mural that is of a archway that looks like a depth. The painting has a bit of depth to it, where there's an archway and and the hall continues. What does it say? What wall is this? The western wall. Okay, so there's a mural. So there's an archway carved. Halfway down the hall is an archway carved with twining serpents. And then beyond it, it continues into shadow. What do we do? So there's lots of rubble along the walls. Halfway down the corridor is it is an archway that continues into shadow. Are we moving forward? Are we moving forward through the archway? Okay, Bumfuss says walk down the middle and stop at the archway. So the... So at this point, there's a mural on the wall that depicts it disappearing into shadow. The hallway continues on and then disappears into shadow. No metagaming, please. The character, the player knows things that the character may not know. Shadow and Flame. Shadow and Bone. Isn't that the name of the TV show that I keep talking about? Yeah. Shadow and Bone. That's probably copyright though. Oh, is that what Gandalf says? Shadow and Flame. Oh yeah. I am a servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of Arnor. The dark fire will not avail you. Flame of Udun, go back to the shadow. Is that where you were quoting it from? Can someone go in stealth and go through the shadow? Sure. Who is that? Does Care want to do that? Does Care want to do that? Akitsukis? Or Arch? Yep. Okay, so can I get a stealth check, please? Type ! roll, and we'll add your stealth modifier to the roll and see how well Care tries to stealth through the shadow and flame. Not the shadow. See how well Care tries to stealth through the arch into the shadowed hall beyond. Care. Your stealth is +9. So 7 + 9 is 16. Pretty stealthy. What was it? Can someone go in stealth and go through the shadows? So Care is heading through the archway. Stealthed well. Doesn't appear to be noticed by anyone. But as he walks past the arches, you see it shimmer a little bit, and then Care disappears beyond it. And you hear... And you hear a clunk as you step on the stone beyond the archway, and then a set of horizontal bars closes off, and Care is trapped behind the horizontal bars here. I wish I had an item to put there. They should have made some horizontal bars for me to use. Doesn't even go down very well. Oh, because there's something here. There's another wall here that we haven't uncovered yet. Whatever. Alright, what do you do now? Not like this. No, not like this. Help me, guys. Help me. I'm stuck behind horizontal bars. So the hallway is 20 foot wide and has piles of rubble and debris scattered along its length. These walls are covered with frescoes. The north wall... So the north wall is this wall. The north wall depicts a nation questing for a new land. Their trials of the journey include crossing treacherous mountains, sailing over storm-tossed seas, and the guidance of the gods in their battles to keep their homelands free from invasions. In the center of this wall is painted a pyramid with a temple atop it and the sun shining over the new land. The southern wall has scenes of battle between the red-skinned natives and the black-skinned invaders. There are double doors in the eastern end of this hall. Halfway down the hall is an archway covered with twining serpents. Beyond it, the corridor continues into shadow. So that was this. It was a trap. It was an illusion that he stepped through, and then bars came across. So on the north wall is people doing lots of fun activities, and in the center is a painted pyramid with a temple atop it and the sun shining over the new land. And then on the south wall is a scene of red-skinned natives and black-skinned invaders fighting. Has anyone got a lightsaber? Does anyone have a lightsaber? So we've got Mira the Disgraced, who has no spells left, but she's got a Wand of Secrets. The wand has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges, and if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points at one of the nearest to you. Silence spell. Purify food and drink. Oops. Slow poison spell. Scroll. Her holy symbol. A bottle of holy water. Soap. What are these? Garlic. Cloak. Silver baton, backpack pouch. Bumcloth says, press the sun on the pyramid. Okay. So, was that Real? Rial comes back to here, where the sun is depicted on the wall. Wow, so as Mum Fluff's hand presses on the sun, the sun pushes into the wall and goes, and then a secret door opens up, and the horizontal bars where Carrie is just goes and opens up. Well done. Oh, shit. Oh, there it is. So here is the picture of the sun on the wall. Look, these hidden things are so badly pasted in. I'm just getting rid of it. Yep, that'll do. So as Bumfluff presses his hand on the sun, give me my hand cursor back. The door opens. Bumfluff says thank you, Hugo's House of Horrors. Gaming. Who says gaming doesn't teach you anything? So this is now number 16. Yep. So let's just update. This one is very creatively named Secret Door. So this corridor ends in a bas relief of a spear. Wait, is that on this end or that end? This corridor ends with a bas relief of a spear and shield-armed warrior. The shield rests on the floor and bears a particular pattern like a sundial and a warning in Ullman script. And we've discovered that... Oh, so Care is free now? Yep, Care is free now. So Mira and Care come up to join Rial looking down this secret door that he's opened. So when you press the sun, the horizontal bars went back open again and the secret door opened. So we know that Rial is able to read Ullman. So there's a script in Ullman on the wall and Rial goes up to it and reads it and says, this says... He looks at the shield with the message on it, on the bas relief, and he says, this shield has a writing on it. It says, turn back. Alright, what do we do next? So this corridor ends with... So actually, yes. Let me check that. Oh, no. So that's so dumb. Can you get here from a different way? No. So why did they say that? The bas relief is actually what the secret door was hidden on. So this is the wall with the bas relief of the thing that says turn back on the other side of it. Alright, so we're going to head on down this corridor. Are we just heading straight down here? It literally says the secret door, which looks like the sun, may be opened by pressing on the sun. Well done. So this passage So this passage here is 8 foot up from the ground. How far is 8 foot? That's pretty high. How are you guys going to get up into this passage? We're from Australia, so we're going to say it's 2.5 meters up. Ah, I didn't get it. Bumfluff says he is care and free. Oh, so he is carefree now. So is carefree now? I didn't fully read the sentence, so your joke was wasted on me. My apologies. Just let me know in chat how we're going to get up this 2.5 meter ledge. So here, at this point where we've opened the secret door, this tunnel is 2.5 meters up from the ground that the party is standing on in the Great Hall. One foot is a 30 centimeter ruler. Yeah, 8 feet. The passage is 8 feet up from the ground that they're standing on. And according to a quick Google search, 8 feet is 243 centimeters, which is 2 meters, 2.5 meters. So it's pretty high. So I'm standing up. I'm 185 centimeters, so it would be above my head. Mumfluff says, what's in the room again? The room that we're currently in, or the room with that's the corridor that you just opened with the secret passage? So the Great Hall is where the party is standing now, and then the room beyond is called the secret room. Secret door, sorry. Secret door. There's nothing in the secret door room. It's just there was a sign with a person that had a shield that says turn back and a sundial. But the sundial was attached to the wall on the other side of this secret door, so it's already open. Let me see. So when you pressed the sun on this side of the room, there's a bit on the wall on the other side that has a indicator on the left and an indicator on the right. And the indicator on the left has been pushed in, and the shield has pivoted to the side. You know, the shield that says turn back? It's pivoted to the side. Turned! We naturally press forward, alright. So this corridor has... Wait, does it have 2 exits? Page again. Oh, it's got 3 exits. There we go. So this corridor has 3 exits. There is a northern exit, an eastern exit, and a western exit. Which way do you want to go? So as you walk up this corridor, nothing happens. I should probably ask which order you guys want to move up the corridor in. So if you want to let me know which order you want to go in, you can. Otherwise, I've got Rial at the front, Mira at the back, and Care in the middle. Yeah. Fluff says roll a D3. Which one is 2? East? Okay. Bumfluff has chosen the eastern exit. Oh, and Chubby Kim has chosen the northern exit. Okay, Bumfluff has changed to north. We're going out the northern exit. again. So you going out the northern exit? You've come down the corridor to here. Oh, so we've actually gone from secret door to 17 Hall of the Great Spirits. Making some good progress here, guys. Well done. So we're now in the Hall of the Great Spirits at this end of the corridor. So the secret door part of the corridor is just this bit here, from here down. And then up this end is called the Hall of the Great Spirits. So I can read that for you. The corridor is high and decorated with sculptures mounted on the walls. There are two corridors branching off from this main hall, a narrow one to the east and another to the west. The statuary that adorns the walls consists of 4 sculpted heads of animals. Opposite the eastern passage is the stylized head of a coyote, while opposing the western hallway is the head of a grinning bear, also stylized. Near the south edge of this hall is the head of a bison mounted on the east wall. Near the south edge of this hall is a bison mounted on the east wall. The last sculpture is at the north end of this corridor, on the west wall. Here is what appears to be a head of an eagle with its beak open. Something shines in the eagle's beak. The statuary is at 6 foot above the floor and around 2.5. So 6 foot is 1.5 meters, and around 3 in size. So what's half of 1.5? North, we the north. Ha ha ha. Chubby thing. Bumpuff says a bear doesn't sound fun. I've had bad experiences with bears, yeah, especially on Thursdays. Alright, so let me just try and extrapolate what this thing is talking about here. So north is this way. There's 4 sculpted heads of animals. Opposite the eastern passage is the stylized head of a coyote. So that's here. Where's my pen? So over on this wall here is coyote head. Oops, look at that one. Whoop. Uh-oh. How do I delete that thing? No. Just erase that one. Right, that's how I teach my son to write. Very neat. All the same height, right? I'm so good. And the Y goes below the line, correct? To the dotted line? Sure. While opposing the western hallway is the head of a grinning bear. So that's here. This one. Grinning bear. Oh, right clicking made it disappear. Does it get rid of it normally? No, just if you haven't finished writing yet. Alright, so that's the coyote here. Oh no, that's the coyote here. And that's the grinning bear there. And then, near the south edge of this
I'll never join you!
the head of a bison mounted on the east wall. What the fuck? On the south end of this hall. Mounted on the east wall. Okay. bison. Who's doing that? Who's joining my game? Chlorus Shades. Welcome. .75. Okay, thanks. Hi, Mickey. Oh, Mickey. Hi, how are you? Sorry, I was in the middle of like trying to figure out trying to show what this is in this room that we've entered in this dungeon. In the hidden shrine of Tamaochan. Yes, then Chlorus Shades, hello, how are you going? Chlorus Shades, no more drop and give me 20 option. Oh, I was away. Chlorus Shades says, just got home, sorry for being late. I was away last week, I turned it off, but I can turn it back on now. Channel points. I can put my antifungal back on because that was off because I didn't take that with me when I went away. How naughty. And there's your drop and give me 20. And I don't know if I told you guys, but I did go for a bike ride. And then I made a mistake in the bike ride filming. So I now...
Why don't you drop down and give me 20, you big piece of trash?
So I now have to go and do another bike ride to be able to get your redeem sorted. Maybe I'll do that. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Father's Day in Australia. So I'm a bit busy. And then I've got my kids this week, so maybe during the day on Monday, after I've dropped them at school. And then Chlorus Shades does the 20 sit-ups and says, ha ha ha, sorry. Yeah, sure you are. Okay, guys. So just remember, wow, 2 bike rides for the price of 1. Yeah, I did it. I did the bike rides. Chlorus Shades says, Happy Father's Day. Thank you. I did get a lot of Father's Day well wishes already on the Filipino/American Father's Day. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. I can have 2 Father's Days. That's fine. So just before I go and do the sit-ups, I'll just read this one more time. The corridor is high and decorated with sculptures mounted on the walls. There are 2 corridors branching off from this main hall, a narrow one to the east, which is this one, and another one to the west, which is this one. The statuary that adorns the walls consists of 4 sculpted heads of animals. 1, 2, 3. What's the 4th one? Opposite the eastern passage is the stylized head of a coyote, while the opposing the western hallway is the head of a grinning bear. Yep. Also stylized. Near the south edge of this hall is a head of a bison mounted on the east wall. Yep. The last sculpture is at the north end of the corridor on the western wall. Here is what appears to be the head of an eagle with its beak open. Eagle. Fun fact, you don't spell illegal like this. I-L-L-E-A-G-L-E. That's incorrect spelling, and someone will laugh at you if you spell it like that. Wow, that's the worst arrow ever. Let's try that again. So let's try the whole thing again. If you want to know, that was a personal story that actually happened to me. Oops, no. But doing those lines might be a good idea. Like this. Like this. There you go. Now my arrow is better. Eagle. There you go, my kids. That's a much nicer writing. I'd make my L a little bit taller, except there's an arrow there. Okay, so I'll just leave you guys to look at this and try and figure this out. Or try and figure out what you want to do. Okay, so You can see something shining in the eagle's beak. And that's it. So actually the corridors are free. You can choose to go down one of the corridors. There's an eagle here that has something shiny in its beak, and there's all these other heads. And I'll leave you to think about that while I go and do some sit-ups. Hello, Purple Pen. How are you? Thank you for the well wishes of Father's Day. Is Australian has different language? Australia has lots of different languages. The official language is English. Then Aboriginals have their own language, who are the original custodians. And then obviously Australia is very multicultural, so everyone speaks lots of different languages. So if you want me to do sit-ups, because you can't see me, then I'll put my camera down like that. That work is that OBS on top. I want you to be able to see this, so we'll just make it a small screen. And don't look at my phone. It's got all the D&D stuff on it. Move my chair out of the way.
Why don't you drop down and give me 20, you big piece of trash?
Thought you were going to sleep there. Yep, it's turned into a I'm only sleeping stream. Right, welcome back everyone. No! You can't do them back to back. I should make them... Where was that? Oh yeah. If Chubby Kim played Drop and Give Me 20 and I wasn't there to hear it, did it even happen? Okay. So we're going out the north corridor. Purple Pen thought I was going to have a nap there. Are we just going out the north corridor? And ignoring the shining eagle mouth. I'm not meant to say that. I'm meant to just let you. Why are these things not locked? So that was Hallway of the Great Spirits. Now we're in room number And that's where we're going to leave it for today, guys. As the party enters the hallway of the ancestors. Oops. As the party enters the hallway of the ancestors, and they look. Oh wait, Fluff. Whoop, whoop, go back. Purple Pen says, I thought you were going to sleep there. Did you deactivate your Facebook page? No. My Facebook page, the Blackman Family Gaming? No. Why? Can you not find it anymore? I'm going to have to look at that. Look into that if that's the case. Bumfluff says that before we left the corridor, Bumfluff goes, as they're walking past, Rial goes, ooh, what's here in this thing? Really? No way. My Facebook page? Oh, I'm not sure what's happening with that, but I'll have a look at that after the stream. So Bumfluff wants to inspect the mouth of the eagle. Can you make a investigation check, please, Bumfluff? I'm going to scroll back to the Hall of the Great Spirits. Bumfluff rolls a 9 plus intelligence modifier of -1, 8. Yep. So Bumfluff can, not Bumfluff. Rial peers inside the mouth of the eagle and goes, oh, and sees a golden ring wedged like right at the back of the eagle's throat, like half an arm's length. You have to put your arm in up to your elbow to reach it and pull it out. Purple Pen is typing some interesting things. I don't know, Purple Pen. I will have to check it out after the stream. As far as I can see, my page is still there. But I'll have to look it up later. Drama. There's something. Maybe someone reported my page? I didn't do anything. I don't know. I'll have to look at it later. Alright, guys. What are we doing with this golden ring that Bumfluff found? Anything? Oh. Bumfluff and Akatsuki's both want to take it. So who's going to put... Do you both need to roll a d20 then? Bumfluff rolled a 16 with his dexterity is 19, and then what were you? Care. Oh, Care's got a good dexterity. 19 versus 3, 6. So Bumfluff is the faster one. Bumfluff gets his hand inside gets his hand inside the mouth of the eagle, and as his hand closes on the ring, closes on the ring, the beak of the eagle snaps shut tight on Rial's arm. He's unable to get it out of there. And that is where we're going to end our session for today. I'm just going to... Chubby Kim gave me a drop and give me 20, so I'm just going to do that. And then that'll be it for this week. Did I fix my camera up? Oh, phew. I forgot that I did that. Right. So let's just put this camera back down. Give you another crotch shot. And it's time for Harbour Bridge. Sorry if anyone's offended by my inability to do push-ups. It's gonna happen. Whew. Alright, there we go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for keeping me healthy, everyone. Colby, help your dad. No, Colby's not with me at the moment. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. Not used to doing that at the end of the stream. Thank you for joining us in chat, everyone. Let's go from the top. Akatsuki's first chat. Bumfluff, Fex 000. Just Call Me Boo. Mylene Salvador. Akatsuki's Chubby Kim. Seraph Blades. Edzel M. You didn't even respond. You said hello and then that was it. Thanks for dropping in, Edzel M. And Nikki. Thank you. And then Purple Pen coming in right at the end there with the news bomb. Thank you very much. If you're watching this after the stream's over, make sure you head over to the YouTube page and put some comments there if you want some interaction, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.